Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 3 of my Far Cry 5 playthrough. So last time, I remember that we recruited Grace, I know that for sure, and I think that we did a slew of side missions, I think, for the most part. I don't remember if it was last episode that we got abducted by John. I don't totally remember if that was last episode or the episode before, but it might have been last episode. And we got abducted by John, and we broke out thanks to help from our newfound friends and allies. And so, you know, all was going pretty well, all things considered. So I do have a water in front of me as usual, and I will be sipping upon it. Today's flavor is tangerine mango. Very, very fruity, very good. So I almost didn't record today. I had obligations come up, as annoying as it is, and I almost didn't record, but I managed to find time and managed to find the motivation, and admittedly, the motivation is usually the hardest part. So I managed to dig deep, and we're here. So anyway, and don't let that be a statement to like, you know, that's not an indicator of how happy I am to record or not. But you know, mental health is a funny thing. And by funny, I mean, like, you know, super suckish kind of thing. But, you know, we're recording, and that's what matters. And that's what matters. So apparently Far Cry 6 dropped, like, today or yesterday or something. At the time of recording this. Far Cry 6 is apparently just released, because on the main screen it said Far Cry 6 available now. And I saw that there is at least one streamer that I follow that's checking out Far Cry 6, but I know he won't finish it, so it doesn't really, I won't watch it, I don't care, because I know he won't finish it. So I know he's not invested in longer games like Far Cry. But apparently it's released, and so that's interesting, because that's a lot sooner than I thought. So we might have to, you know, so that's interesting. We'll have to put that on our radar. It already was, but it might have to go a little higher on the radar, because I guess I didn't realize it was going to release so soon. You know what I mean?
You saved us
anyway.
all.
Hey, man.
You. Someone told me the cult burned Sunrise Farm to the ground. Serves the owners right for selling out to John. I bet the cult's just helping themselves to all that food now.
Ah, yes. Sunrise Farm. Alright.
I know.
Anywho. But yeah, so, you know, we'll have to give that some thought. But obviously, we will, you know, finish this game, obviously. And then in time, we will do New Dawn. I don't know if we're doing New Dawn right after this. And, you know, I am unsure. I think the last thing we did, I think we spent my money. Oh, no, my money's actually doing okay, but that's not it. I'll have to, it's going to take me a minute to remember the buttons. I picked up Cyberpunk 2077, and I have been playing it, and the buttons are very different in a lot of ways than, they're very different than Far Cry in a lot of ways. So, you know, you'll have to bear with me as I try to remember buttons. But, alright, I think maybe hitting a stash, because we could save Nick. I mean, we won't carry him, like, as a companion, but we could save him. We could do that. That'd be nothing wrong with that. But I think we're probably going to go for this prepper stash, so that's the plan. Okay, so right over this hill is trouble, as you can see. Anyway, yeah, so right over this hill is trouble. What do we look like, by the way? Also, it's select in this one. In Cyberpunk, it's the other way around. Okay, there we go. I was just wondering what we looked like. I couldn't remember, but we look great. Anyway, but yeah. So the in Cyberpunk, it's the other way. Hitting start is how you get to like all the, you know, menu stuff, or, you know, hitting select oddly is how you get to your like menu and like just to save it and stuff, and then you'll hit start to get to like, you know, to get to your inventory and all that stuff. So it's a little bit backwards, but, you know. Wow. Look at her, dude. She just rolled up in this giant truck and just started blasting. And oddly, and I find this the biggest oddity.
I'll never get tired of hearing about what you did in Falls End.
Thank you. The thing that surprises me the most is the fact that none of them did anything. Like, they just stood there. And then I started attacking them because obviously she was about to. Anyway. Boy, that was surprising.
Still alive. Dodd's dump was getting renovated when the cult forced it to close. Owner wasn't too happy about it. Heard he made a deal with the local resistance to store some supplies in there. It's honestly a bit of a death trap, so I'd be careful while you're there.
Got it.
I'll pay it forward. Thank you.
Alright. Prepper's note, my darling hubby, the bunker's flooded again. We were gonna use the stuff in there to help the resistance. Where'd you put the shed key? I'll go turn on the water pump, wifey. Got it. Alright. So I guess while I'm just poking around the house, I guess we'll just have the pistol out for easy navigation. Ah, bees. Alright, obviously we need a card.
Those dumbass preppers flooded their own bunker.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's flooded. It does surprise me a little bit that Grace is not, you know, she doesn't have a very high opinion of the preppers. That surprises me, because you feel like being prepared would be something she would be all about, you know? So it kind of surprises me. I'm also wondering here if I have to swim through the bunker, like to get to the back of it. Maybe there's a switch you throw or something. I'm wondering if that's the actual secret. Well, that's got mashed in there. You okay? Are you injured? Hey, look, it's me. I'm that center. All right. Anyway.
A toolbox with all the trimmings?
Let's see. Maybe we can get up top to get inside, possibly. Yeah, maybe not. Well, I'm feeling like my only guess so far is that the key will be in the flooded bunker. Like in the back, you know what I mean? And I would have to swim through it to get to it. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. Still, there is something to loot, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Hang on. There. Well, that's, I mean, it's the safe, but, and a little bit of ammo. I mean, obviously we're going to do this, but at the moment, my theory is still that it's the key's in the you know what it is. Flooded bunker. There we go. That's my theory. And at the moment, I don't have any kind of better theory.
I can't believe you survived Falls End. Preppers, just like squirrels. Think stockpiling will save them? Idiots.
Stockpiling isn't gonna hurt them, Grace. Be more open-minded. It's not a bad plan, okay? And like you know, it's not gonna help. Like I don't understand her thought process. Like, you know, she thinks it's stupid and she thinks it's not gonna help them. But like I don't see how stockpiling, like, you know, ammunition or food or water, I don't see how that's a bad plan. You know what I mean? And personally, I feel like that, you know, because like alternatively, what's the other plan? Don't stockpile anything and just what? Fight your neighbors over their food? Like, I don't know what else her plan is, but it seems a little bit, you know. I don't know alternatively what's the better plan. Okay, so you have to there we go. Good. I was about to say you have to unflood it to get it to be able to punch those boards out of the way. But the key was inside there, so that's good. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know alternatively what her plan would be, you know? I don't really get what else should you do. Also, what was the point of this? Oh. There we go. Okay. But yeah, because I don't know alternatively what the plan is. I don't see how it makes you whatever. In Grace's mind, an idiot to stockpile food and water, ammunition, you know, whatever, like flashlights, whatever. I don't see what, you know. I don't think it's a bad plan. I think it makes sense, and I don't see why it makes you stupid for doing it. Just a thought. But I don't expect anything to be down to any, like, enemies to be down here, because it was flooded up until a minute ago. But, you know. Just in case. Lots of ammo. Give me all the money. Very spicy. Then we'll just pick this lock really quick. And get us in here. Lovely. Alright. I think now we should have some perk points. It's still not start, by the way. Alright, so I have 6 points to spend. We could increase my health. We could give myself the repair torch. I'm not going to upgrade Grace. I don't think we'll be carrying her forever. I like the idea of getting more ammo. That seems like a pretty solid idea. Being able to reload anything faster also seems like a really good idea. Let's see. Getting that one wouldn't be bad. Being able to sabotage and booby trap, craft easier, disable alarms is a really good one. Opening safes. Vehicles automatically repairing themselves while I'm driving is really, really good. But yeah, I really like the idea of reloading anything. The wingsuit could be another good one too. Let's see. I'm tempted to grab the reload for the bow. Because obviously we use a bow. So yeah, I think we'll grab that. Because obviously we're using a bow right now. And I imagine we will be for at least a little while. Eventually, we might have to switch to a silenced sniper. Because eventually you'll run into a lot of armored enemies. And then the bow becomes a lot less helpful because it will not punch through their armor. Super easy cheesy. And so obviously that's a problem. You know? And so especially because like half the time you'll hit him in the head and it still won't matter. So, you know. Eventually we might have to switch to a sniper. Just for that reason.
Nice to take a breather.
Oh. She's already inside. Okay, I was about to say, Grace, come on, let's go. Alright. There's a silo over there. There is a convoys around this area, and we could actually, like, do something about that. But I am unsure if that should be the next thing we do. Let's see here. We could save Nick. We don't have to carry him as a companion, but we could save Nick. I'm tempted to grab this outpost because, I mean, you know, spoiler alert, but Nick has a mission that part of it is related to this. So I'm tempted to take care of this to, you know, nip it in the bud right away. Do it a little bit out of order, but, you know, they'll need to be done eventually, right? So there's no reason not to. Well, this is going to be a really bold plan here, but it might surprise you to learn that I'm not planning on being particularly quiet about this.
That could have been worse.
So we'll see if Grace is in the mood to be aggressive. be aggressive. Hello, cultists!
Begun the preparation of our life.
I missed. I missed again. Ah, I was gonna be trying to be crafty.
Backup's on its way.
Hang on. Alright, I was gonna try and do that, but I... Alright. We're good. I just couldn't remember the buttons, and so I couldn't figure out how to switch weapons. Oh my god. It's Grace. We're good. Good? So far, so good? Oh, I guess she went down back there. You're good. Oh, good kill. Yeah, I don't think so, pal. Yeah, take that. You get a lot less money from it, but man, there's something really satisfying about just attacking an outpost, just running in and just attacking them all. You get less money, but man, it's a lot faster and it's and a lot of the times a lot less stressful. All right. I got some new, some new clothes.
Pastor Jerome is selfish and misguided. And if he were a true man of God, his people wouldn't have left him in the first place. You, deputy, will still confess your sins. Because this is the will of the Father.
Yes, yes, you and your needs. All right, let's see. John's note to Joseph. Dearest brother Joseph, as promised, the town of Falls End is now occupied. I went after the three biggest pillars of this community, Mary Ray, Pastor Jerome, and Nick Rye, and after marking them with their sins, a seed of doubt was planted among the residents. I forced every one of them to question what they really believed in. Question what side they should be fighting on. There was bloodshed, but if not for those I converted, it would have been much worse. The ones we saved have been brought into your flock. The ones who fought are dead, and then sinners who fled, I'll catch them. There's another promise, your brother John. So, you know, bad guys doing bad guy things.
After all the atonements, all the confessions, all that you've done for me and Eden's Gate, it's not enough. Is it, John? Cast away your past. You need to open up your heart. You'll need to see that there is more love all around you. All the pain and suffering you spread will not help us in the long run. These actions will only feed the sin inside you. It will grow stronger. It will convince you to do wicked things. Those you scar too deeply, they will heal. They will become carriers of your sin. They will spread that sin to others. I've seen your death in a vision. You're destined to be slayed by your own sin. It will come back around in a new form. It's only a matter of when. I've seen you die young. I've seen you die old. The difference between the two outcomes is how much love you let into your heart. I pray that you hear these words before it's too late. I want to see you become an old man in the paradise we prepared for. I love you, brother. I love you.
Well, you know, I don't think John's listening. Alright, let's look around upstairs. Yeah, the alarm shenanigans didn't quite go according to plan. That's for sure. Alright. Oh, that was one thing we could do. Hey, I'll take all this ammo, please.
I hope you have a plan against the Colt. Colt's making some kind of crazy drug over at the fertilizer plant. I heard that it's really volatile. Someone ought to blow that place to smithereens.
Good call.
I can kill.
There, guy.
Damn fine shooting.
Alright, hang on. What was over here? Ah, that. Hey, look at that. Just trust me. That'll matter later. That'll mean something later. Don't you worry. All right. Shop. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell the loot we're not using. Place me ammunition. Lovely. I tell you what, though. So far, Grace has gotten some pretty good kills. I mean, actually, I can look at her kills right now. She's already at 6 kills, actually. And she did it a heck of a lot faster than Boomer. I like Boomer, but he obviously has gotten a lot less kills. He's at 10 kills, but I think we've carried Grace a lot less of a time. Which makes sense, right? I mean, obviously, you know, Grace has a sniper rifle, and Boomer's just a dog. So, you know, obviously it makes sense. Hey, get in, Grace. Grace. Get in. I will leave without you. Thank you.
Hope you drive better than you shoot. That was a joke. Working on my people skills.
I was about to say, that better have been a joke. Excuse you, I got some great kills back there. I got way more kills than you. I killed the whole freaking outpost. Well, that doesn't sound good. I was say, that sounds a whole lot like, Okay, well, I got the sniper. Wow, Grace got some good kills back there. Wakey wakey, I need you. So I don't have any good guns for this.
Who else wants some?
Oh, that dude shot my car. All right. right? Thank you. Good lord, man. Man, that guy shot my car a whole bunch. I heard yelling over here. Surprise. Alright, anyway.
That was close. Whoa.
I heard gunfire in the distance, but... Okay. I think this guy.
Not like they need this anymore.
Oh, it was this guy. I'll take that. Nice. Alright, well, the dude destroyed my car, so I guess we're taking the ATV.
You fuckers.
And I don't have a repair torch yet, so... Alright.
Nice to take a breather.
Yeah, you know. It is nice. Okay. Well, consider we have the outpost free, I guess we should go save Nick.
Damn it!
So, let's go. Alright, let's go. Everybody out. Alright. The explosion in the distance was the helicopter. That was not me. Alright, we're gonna try to keep this, at least initially, fairly quiet, but we'll see. I'm not, like, trying really hard to be stealthy or anything, so... If we get seen, whatever.
Switch your position.
Our bullets are guided by the Father. Amen to that. Time for some good Latin.
Just punches him in the throat.
No fuss, no muss.
You see that? I got them all and no one saw me. That last melee guy turned around like he knew where I was, but it's not like I got
A
detected.
little bit helps.
I mean, the rest of these guys can attest to that.
Damn it! Hello?
Alright. Really quick. I know what we need to do. We need the repair torch because right back there, you guys saw, well, you know, we didn't have the repair torch and it would have been helpful back there. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. There. That'll help a lot. Alright, anyway. Hey, Nick. What's up, man?
Hey, I need to talk to you. We're trapped. We're fucking trapped. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch, John C. You see them Peggies take off in my plane? I need it back. That was our only chance of getting out. I'd go myself, but my wife's pregnant and due any second, and I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, without that plane, we're fucked. Please, my family needs your help. I'm sorry. I don't like getting emotional. Name's Nick, by the way. Look, if I know the cult, they've taken my plane to John Seed's range. It's got the only other airstrip big enough to land the thing. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm desperate, partner.
Don't you worry, my dude. I already looted the place.
Barbecues, open invite. All you gotta do is
Grab
answer.
that.
I miss those days.
I guess our ammo's full. Fun fact, you can also use the repair torch to open safes as well. But, you know, technically it's less work to pick it because I don't even have to open the weapon wheel. Technically. Alright, hey Kim, I locked down my final list of baby names. 6 boy, 6 girl, Nick. Nick Jr., Nick the Second, Ace, Pilot, Gunner, Wingman, Girl. Nicole, Nicola, Nikita, Nikki, Nikki with an I, Nikki with a Y, and then Nicoletta. And basically any iteration of Nick he can think of. Raya and Sons Aviation has been a family-owned and operated for almost 7 decades. After full of aviation, blah, blah, blah. All right. We get it. It's an ad. You guys have seen ads before. All right. Right, so we have to go grab the plane. Now, obviously, normally you would probably end up saving Nick first And if you saved Nick first, then he'd be like, hey man, like, you know, same thing. But then you would have to go and liberate John Seed's ranch. Now, obviously, we did this a little out of order, and so the ranch is already free. We just have to grab it. So, you know, obviously that's pretty convenient. The other thing, obviously, normally it's probably fairly likely that you wouldn't have this perk, and so you would have to get into this the old-fashioned way. But again, we have the lock-picking thing, so we can just get right in without having to find the key. Because I don't, off the top of my head, know where it is. So, obviously, this is a lot easier. Also, I don't want the flamethrower. I wanted the money inside the safe. Anyway. Alright, what's up with this?
Kim, Nick, I can't stand the notion of sticking my nose where it ain't welcome, but I gotta speak up. I never liked them Eden's Gate people, and I know you never have either. But the time to leave well enough alone may be coming to an end. You got a family to think about, a little baby on the way. I know you got a life here and all, but me and mine are gonna leave before this gets ugly. I heard a rumor the law are getting involved, and I don't want to be here when they do. You have a plane, folks. Pack yourselves in, fly away while you can. Well, that's my piece. God bless you.
So someone tried to tell him to leave. Clearly that didn't go well.
Army taught me to improvise under pressure.
Okay. Alright, Grace. Let's, oh, hang on. Hang on. Got it. Okay. We can officially move on. Alright, we'll probably just grab one of these, dudes' vehicles here. We could just grab our ATV as well. That wouldn't be a terrible plan, but we'll just grab this truck. And then let's go back to the ranch and then grab that plane. Alright. Welcome back to the ranch. Alright. Sorry, I was making sure my audio was recording and I can't actually see it, but the icon is clicked, so I guess that's good enough.
You're real lucky
Anyway.
Pastor Jerome was there to save your ass.
Yeah, hardy har har. Alright. Now, we can hop in the plane. Let's go!
Most awesome game I've ever played.
I guess, no wingman? Alright, maybe Grace gets dismissed for this mission. She wasn't in front, then she wasn't, so I imagine something must have happened. But now we must hurry, because there's a helicopter.
Oh, Ron, deputy! I just heard on the Peggy radio that some intruder made off of my plane. You need to get some distance. Just head north for now.
So this will be the flying tutorial, basically. It'll teach you how to
You
fly.
gotta bring that bird back to me. It's our only way out of this shitstorm. Now, I need to make sure they didn't mess with it. Let's run it through some tests. Hang a sharp left at the crop circle and fly super low along the river.
Okay, man, that sounds good. Wait for it. There'll be a lot of these little loading spikes. Because if you think it does it a lot while you're driving, which it does, it's worse while you're flying.
That's it. You got this. Keep it steady.
So, you know, there's a lot of those.
Okay, I'm gonna have you dip that left wing. That's the one that worries me. It's always acted up a bit.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Alright. I bet you this game would run pretty stinking good on my PC.
Yep. You'd have gone into a full-on barrel roll by now if something was wrong. Well, guess the cult's got some competent pilots.
Boy, I guess so.
Stay low here.
Now, keep in mind this is a water plane. I don't know what the actual name is, but I mean it can land on water, so
God damn.
don't be that scared of the water.
Breaking into John's ranch of all places and making it out in one piece? Way to show those fuckers. They must have been mystified.
Well, they were certainly something, because I didn't sneak at all. And when I went and got your plane, they were already dead.
Given to see
So.
the looks on their faces. Stupid Peggies.
Yes, well, they're all dead now, that's for sure.
That's all they do around here. Show up at your door like they did to me and take whatever the hell they want.
just gonna assume that boat beneath me was a good guy.
You know, I should have figured everything would be all right. That plane's never let a single one of us rise down.
So fun fact, there's a big old minigun on this plane.
We lost that plane.
Yeah, there's a big old minigun on the bottom of this plane, so that's pretty sweet.
You should be coming to a big fork in the river. Hang right.
And if he was any slower on that instructions, I would have missed the turn.
Yeah, takes a certain kind of man to defend his home. Between you and me, I'm not sure if I fit the bill. I don't know if you got any little monsters of your own, but I'm telling you,
I don't.
the thought of leaving mine fatherless puts the fear of God in me. And mine ain't even born yet.
Wait for it. Alright.
If running means I can protect my family at the cost of losing my home, so be it. That's the right move, ain't it?
Well, can't blame a man for protecting his home. Alright, there'll be some gun training in a minute here, so it's not all just gonna be scenic flying over the water. Not all of it, anyway. Wait for it. Wait for it. Alright.
Still, makes my goddamn blood boil that I gotta uproot from the place my family worked so hard to put together. They earned every inch of this land with blood and sweat, and now I gotta lose it to some man-bun little twerp and his posse of inmates? No, fuck it! You don't mess with the rise without leaving a scar. Let's give him a long kiss goodbye, partner.
Man bun. Yeah, but Joseph makes the man bun look good, though.
You should be flying over a field. Light up any Peggies you see. And if you see any bliss tankers, blow them sky high.
I will, as soon as we're all loaded in here. I gotta get like a current gen console. Maybe to cut down on stuff like this, because like it really sucks at, like, you know, sucks you out of the immersion, you know what I mean? When it does this every 20 seconds. And the pop of my audio again, feels good.
Joseph has his minions poisoning our water supply. Check out the irrigation reservoir and places like it, and lay waste to them.
Anyway, but yeah, I really got to get a current gen console. I say again as it loads, because like this, like having to do that all the time really sucks. Yeah,
But look
that's
at
for
you
sure.
being an ace in that thing. You're like the next Clutch Nixon. Man, he was so cool.
Boy, he sure was.
Peggies do most of their fueling just north of my runway. Take them out before they get in the air.
I'm kind of running from gunfire right now, so, you know. But yeah, I gotta get a current gen console. But I think my next console is gonna be a Nintendo Switch. Not to, you know, stoke the flames of hype too early, but the apparently the OLED, the new Switch, launches pretty soon here. And, but I will be probably looking to pick up a Switch sometime near Black Friday, more or less. Spawn in, planes. I need you to be able to see you to destroy you. Wait for it. Assuming it didn't straight up fire. There we go. I guess I was too close, I guess. I think left trigger drops bombs, and I guess I was too close to the ground, but I was trying to do it in one move, and obviously it doesn't even load in fast enough for you to do it in one move, so that's pretty lame.
Peggies do most of their fueling just north of my runway. Take them out before they get in the air.
Yeah, well, if they actually spawn in this time so I can actually do that, I would love to. Alright, well, we are lined up, so this time we're going to have a different strategy. And you can fly while you're doing this, by the way. It's just, it can be disorienting.
If you do a nice smooth turn,
Was that pretty smooth? Yeah, them being able to see me doesn't really matter. They can't stop me. Anyway.
Now, people say landing is the hardest part, but I'll show you how to do it just right.
It's easy.
Get the runway in front of you while steadily lowering your altitude.
Don't worry about it. I'm not worried. It's easy. The only hard part of flying is waiting for the craft to spawn in.
Awesome landing,
See?
partner.
Told you it was
Bring
easy.
the plane to me. You'll see me waving.
I told you it was easy. Easy cheesy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at her. Son of a bitch, you did it! You did it! Thank you! Kim! The plane's back! Hey, come on, let's turn her around. Come on, grab on. This is the first time in a long time I feel like shit's actually going my way. Those damn Peggies. Kim, come on! Please tell me they didn't fuck with her. You know, this plane's been in my family for 3 generations. Can you believe that? Kim, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming! I swear, that woman sometimes. Anyway, my grandpa first got it when he got back from World War II. It was his pride and joy. I made a few modifications over the years. Kim, would you just hurry up? What? Those motherfuckers, they just won't let up. Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm better in the air, but you are a fucking beast on the ground. I'll hit him high, you hit him low. What do you say, partner? Hoorah! Jim, you stay inside till I get back!
Alright, let's do this. Let's freaking go. I really like Nick. He's a funny dude. He's a good companion, but I don't carry Nick because, like, I don't know. I like Nick, but I don't really carry him. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. Alright, woman, get back here. I need your help.
These guns good, but I'm about to make them red hot. Jim's in
Go
the
for
house.
it.
I'm trusting you, partner. Keep her safe.
Alright, not quite what I meant. Listen, this is a terrible hiding spot. I was just trying to be... I'm dealing with it.
We're coming for you, lady. Don't you worry none.
I got
Here we
him.
go. Heads up. I see cultists going for the hangar.
Alright, we're good. This way. Man, what a perfect throw. I lit that guy directly on fire. There's Nick overhead, by the way.
Your protection in battle of violence. Amen.
Stay back. I'm gonna light up these snipers on the roof.
Help yourself, bro.
Finders keepers, huh?
I'm moving. Gonna get
Good shots. Oh my god, are you guys so proud? It took 2 shots, but damn. Man, that felt good. Well, that's fine. The more the merrier.
Don't get too close. I'm gonna drop a bomb on these guys.
Burn, turret boy.
Don't get too close. I'm gonna drop a bomb on these guys. Bombs away. All right. Pretty sure we're in the clear, partner. I'm coming down. Hey, maybe you could help us with the luggage.
Take that.
Come on, Kim. We're leaving.
No,
No.
no.
Come on.
This is our home.
Kim, you just don't understand.
Don't understand what? That they're stealing our land and kidnapping our friends and doing God knows what else?
Kim.
Nick, your grandfather built this place. You really want to turn your back on that? And what about all the times you talked about handing off the business to our daughter?
Oh, I talked about handing off the business to our son.
You've seen the ultrasound. It's a girl.
Well, that was on a messy black and white TV screen. You know them things ain't reliable.
Nick.
I love you.
Me too.
Well, Deputy, looks like the Rye family's digging in. Hey, listen, if you need any airs, you give me a holler, okay? You and me, we'd be like Butch and Sundance.
Nick, they both died at the end.
Ah,
Please take care of him.
Hey, don't you worry, I will. I like Nick. Like Nick, they both died at the end. He's just like, nah.
My blade, partner.
He's like, nah. Hell yeah. Alright. Booyah. Well, there you go. We have access to Nick now.
That's Kim and Nick's place. I think
Rye family's been here since before the town was even founded. Spent a lot of nights drinking with Nick's old man at the Spread Eagle. He's a good kid. Take care of him, Deputy. That family's a symbol of hope for this whole county.
Alright. So there's some sort of flying mission, but I don't think we need to do that at this particular moment. We can do that though. It's like, Nick, they both died at the end. It's like, nah. Definitely not. Alright. Okay, I think I'm happy with having Grace. But let's go ahead and look now. Yeah, there's another mission. We could do it, or we could run back here and sell our gear, although I think I'd prefer to do it at Fall's End. Because I think we also might need to look at cars. I think we need a car. We only have a couple options, the ones that I already were given, and they're okay, but I'd prefer to maybe choose one. So maybe choosing a car might be a good idea. Something nifty-swifty. And we do have a fair amount of money, too, so should be able to afford something decent, ideally. But yeah, apparently Far Cry 6 is already released, so that's incredible. Either it's out today, or yesterday, or tomorrow, or something like that. But I will definitely have to pick it up, but but on the channel we obviously have to do the rest of this game, and we have to do New Dawn before we can even look at Far Cry 6. So obviously that must happen. So now if I chose to play it in advance, I could buy it sooner if I wanted to, and then just play it on the channel later on, which is, there's a fair shot that might happen because I'm a huge Far Cry fan. So, you know, obviously. And so, yeah, that might be very well what happens, but we'll see. Oh, sorry, it's not what I wanted. I wanted to hop into this. You don't have any loot. Ammo's full. All right, well, that's easy. Okay, now I think we can go look at some vehicles. Although I imagine she'll be in the way. Usually they are. All right, so we need a vehicle. We could get something like interesting like that, but ooh, I think this might be one of my favorite vehicles, is because these things are so fast. They're so fast. But I think the other one I like more is this one, the Devil. I just like, I don't know, its colors are so pretty. It's red with like black stripes, and obviously that's my channel colors, obviously, so you know, you can see why. This is another good one, because then you still get like the machine guns and stuff, and you get the speed without having to spend twice the money just to get an extra fancy paint job like that one. But we certainly could do the bootlegger. That one I use quite a bit because it's obviously, its machine gun's super useful, and but then you don't have to go all the way in at whatever, you know, $7,200 just to get a vehicle. So maybe let's do the bootlegger. And then I think we need this in red. Yeah, let's get that in red. All right, so we need a bobblehead. So we can do Origins. We have Far Cry 4, obviously. Pagan Min, that's his name. We also have Voss from Far Cry 3. We have a Rabid, which although I like Rabids visually, I don't know anything about them, and I've never played a game with them in it, so I have no idea about them. There's the Hawaiian bobblehead. There's this one, which is locked, which is Ubisoft Club, I guess. This one, which is the Cheeseburger bobblehead. From, at least, that one's from, obviously, in-game, but also part of the club. This one, Far Cry 5 Lost on Mars bobblehead, but I don't really care about that one. And then the Zombies bobblehead, also on the Far Cry Club. So I think we might go for... Let's go Voss, maybe? Put that one in there. Beautiful. Hell yeah. There's our new vehicle. There you go. And there's our little Voss bobblehead.
Nice to take a breather.
Alright, and now we have a good, fast vehicle with machine guns on top, so that's feels pretty good. Alright, so... Oh, now I'm tempted to actually try our luck at a convoy, so maybe let's try that. See how well it goes, but we can give it a shot. And these things are nice and zippy, too. So, there is 3 convoys, varying distances, but one of them is nearby. Obviously, it's this one over here. And so we're going to try to see how well one of these goes. Take that.
I'm gonna bury you!
Now, call me crazy there, bro, but I don't think you're gonna make it. Alright, see, as you can see, that's the beauty of having a, that's the beauty of having a vehicle that, has guns on top.
Every little bit helps.
Obviously, because they made very short work of all of these peons. That's for sure. Alright, now, really quick. Utility. Ah, there we go. Repair torch. Whoa! Hang on. Grace, you okay? I shot the first one, but he walked off the first shot, so. Oh, we're about to have a helicopter company. I can hear it in the distance. Huh. I guess it's undamaged from when that first guy hit us. Guess it's still undamaged. Grace. Grace. Why would you get in your own vehicle when you could just jump in mine? She's like, I don't want to ride with you anymore. Oops. No, I don't want that. Alright. Grace. Woman. Oh, that's just grand. Oh, see, serves you right. You know, this wouldn't happen if you were farther away from that truck, and if you were in my vehicle. Alright, come on then. Now get in before we get more company. I will leave you, lady. Grace, you're just... Come on, woman. Get in the bootlegger. No? Want me to come around to you? How about this? Can you get in now? Almost there. Almost there. Alright, well. At least it was easy. Good God, woman. Man, she just was really not having that. It's just like, Grace! Grace! Like, come on. You're just being funny now. Alright, you know, one of the bonuses about having a vehicle with a gun is hopefully I'm not going to have to waste 3 grenades trying to get this thing destroyed. See what I mean? See how much easier that was? See how much easier that was? That was so much easier. And not this normal crap that I have to go through, you know? Pretty nice. Let's get greenhouse. Let's see. We could do this mission and reach these guys. And there's like some boats and stuff involved in that one, but we could go ahead and do that.
God damn! I heard that from here. You must have hit one of the cult silos. They're loaded with fertilizer that the Peggies are using to make explosives. Hell, that's exactly what those assholes used when they attacked Nick.
Alright, hang on. I think it's behind.
It's lethal. Knock out everyone you see. My suggestion, use Nick's plane. He won't mind.
Got it. Yeah, that was Kim. Kim wants me to destroy them, so... But obviously, it does count what I've already done, and so it's not doing it raw, you know what I mean? Oh, this vehicle was not meant for this. Okay. I imagine our vehicle's probably just about had it, because we're not getting super close, so we will run at this point. Better hope we actually don't get jumped by any wild animal in this forest, because equipping yourself with a bow when you're getting jumped is not conducive towards victory a lot of the time.
Starting to see the fear in the Peggy's eyes when we face them. They recognize we're a real threat now. Good.
It's true. Kill enough of them and eventually they get the hint. Okay. So we have to save the hostages. Oh, I remember this mission.
We gonna do something about that?
We are. Right now we're doing something about that.
Switch position.
Ow. There's that sweet pop in my audio again. Never gets old. Boy, he almost saw me. He almost saw me. Okay, now normally, I think what I normally do, we'll see how well it works, but... Oh. I thought there was more. I think there's... Yeah, I think there's more. Hang on. Alright. Continue on. Follow me, Grace. It's all part of the plan, don't worry. I too am on the move. We're moving around this way. Normally, we're ignoring that. Keep going. There's several paths to get down there, and one of them is over here. Ah, there it is. Okay, so you can grapple down here. You also can do it right there, which I think is actually what I normally do. Oh, look at that. There's a purple plane down there. Because I think this one's a little too exposed. Yeah, I don't think I do this one. I think I do that one over there. I don't know where the hell Grace is going. Alright, over here. This one is the one I normally do, right here. Because then you can grapple down to the water, you can go underneath, things like that. Makes it easier. So you're at the bottom, but we gotta do this quickly, because obviously it's not a stealthy approach when you're grappling. This is not a good long-term plan. Alright, we're good. Alright, nice and quiet like.
Getting a better angle.
Let's spread out a bit! The father! There's no future for you! Don't let him put me in a bunker. Maybe he'll let us go. That sounds fishy. You gotta get me out of here.
Alright, see any other red?
Please, Sick, thank you for saving me.
Okay.
Help me.
Alright, well, we've hit the next tier, so...
That was close.
Deputy, I know there's a long way to go, but everything you do gives inspiration and hope to the Resistance. I can hardly keep track of all the people showing up willing to help us in this fight. It's only a matter of time before we take out John Seed and rescue Hudson. Don't you worry.
Ah, yes, Hudson the waifu. Okay. This way, people. Follow me. Alright. So now we have to escort these children through over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house. We go. We go. Let's do it.
Can't do anything from here.
Obviously, this is not a silent mission. Wow, good shot, Grace. Come on, people, this way. This is like a walking retreat here. This is like isn't there like running retreat? Isn't that is that the term? This is a running retreat. I don't remember what the actual term is, but that's what we're calling it. It's a running retreat. Alright, come on, people. My weapons are not very well suited for this. I have a pistol, a shotgun, and a bow.
I'm gonna take him head on!
Okay.
Shit, they saw me. Nice shot.
Thank you. With a pistol. Are you proud? Alright, this way. This way. We're gonna go up the trail here.
Haven't felt like this since Afghanistan.
Alright, you guys with me? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Alright, come on, people. Stick with me. Ignore that. Stick with me. Alright, are you here? Hang on, where's the third one? Alright, here he comes. Okay, come on, people. Stick with me here.
Almost bought it. Fuck. Watch out there!
Nice try, little bear. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Only one of them is following me. Grace and you too. Get your butts in gear. Alright, there we go. Okay.
Heads up!
Good to see you, buddy.
Hey yo! Hell
Quite a
yeah.
thing you did at Falls End.
Ow, there's the pop in the audio again. Sounds good. Love that a lot. I'll take all the ammo, please.
Fight twice as fucking hard now.
Hey man.
Nobody here but us sinners. We caught the cult storing guns at the grain elevator. We chased them off and took their shit. But it's been a tug of war for land and gear ever since.
Got it. Thanks, dude. Alright. There's that mission he was talking about, by the way. Okay, so there we go. Now we've escorted those guys, so that's something else we've done now. We can get rid of that marker. Okay. Feels good. Let's see. We could liberate another outpost. Wouldn't be a terrible plan. We're gonna highlight it. There's the pop in the audio. Never gets old. I guess actually we're gonna go ahead and travel back to Falls End. We can grab another vehicle, and then Grace and I can jump that outpost. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I was checking my phone, and man, my job has a app. I think it's called Crew, but basically it's just like all the employees are in that you know, all the employees are on that app, and unfortunately I get notifications on it, and so when I see it go off again, I'm like, oh my god, what could it possibly be? And yeah, as usual, just more, a whole bunch of shit. Don't worry about it. But it's just annoying to have my phone blow up all the time, and then I look at it and it's just some stupid thing on Crew again. I'm like, man, I don't care. Like, there's nothing, there's almost nothing they could say that I would find remotely useful or interesting or applicable in the app for work, especially on a day off. Absolutely not. Anyway.
If I wasn't afraid of getting shot by the cult, I'd go steal Big Mike's sweet ride and drive it the hell out of here. He hid it somewhere in his grain silo over there.
Sounds good, man. Man cave. Alright, anyway, we need a vehicle, and that's the real takeaway here. So we could just grab the bootlegger, but the thing is, it's not, I mean, like, there's no, like, rear turret or anything, and so it would be a problem. Because, like, I mean, I'll be able to shoot, but it's not like we're going to be able to drive into that little base and then have Grace participate, you know what I mean? So, doesn't mean I won't grab it. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to be super helpful, because it's good for killing other vehicles, as you guys saw, because you could just, you know, dump shots into enemy vehicles and they just die. They just melt, right? But obviously against other vehicles, or against, like, you know, a fortress full of guys, it's not super useful. It's not like I can man a turret or anything. So we'll drive up to it, but obviously this is going to be a ground engagement. It's nice to hear. Anyway, but you know, obviously that's not the kind of place that you can bring a place like this and have it be super useful. Also, fun fact, where that is a Chosen. Chosen are like the special forces, basically, of the enemy, and they will dive bomb you in those planes throughout all hours of the day, basically. And so as you're just driving in the middle of the wilderness, they'll just be dive bombing you, and they are very good at destroying your vehicles and killing you in the process. And so suddenly you'll be fine, and then you'll get dive bombed. They'll drop a bomb on your vehicle, blow you up, and obviously you and your companion are inside the vehicle. So obviously you just die. And so you have like basically no warning. So the second you get detected, it's really a wise idea to like dive into some trees or whatever and have them break line of sight. And then get out of your vehicle is often the best way. Because in a vehicle, even in the woods, there's a pretty good chance they're going to blow you up to nothing. But, you know. So basically get off the road. Because you're not going to outrun them. And it's going to be very difficult to dodge them. It doesn't mean it's not doable, because I've done it. But it's very difficult to dodge. And often it's easier just to dive into the trees. So if you have a good off-road vehicle, unlike the vehicle we're driving, if you have a good off-road vehicle, you can dive into the woods and then just go through the woods, through the trees. And it increases your likelihood of surviving. But if you're in like the vehicle we're in, where it's like kind of big and unwieldy in the trees, then to get into the trees and probably bail out and then weave on foot is probably the strategy there. Down the road, we'll probably get ourselves a rocket launcher with a like a homing attachment, and then just to counteract the enemy vehicles and air superiority. And so we'll probably end up grabbing that eventually as soon as we have the opportunity, because I have found in my Far Cry playthrough, I think last time, how useful that is. Having a homing rocket launcher that you're carrying for vehicles and for planes and helicopters and stuff. It's very convenient. Very convenient. And last time obviously was my hardest difficulty playthrough, and so that's the reason I was doing that, because obviously I can only get shot like a couple of times before I'm dead, right? So you have to be extra careful. So, you know. Anyway. You guys proud of just that quick little weave and just destroy them? Take that, pal. Oh, anyway. Not that. We got perk points. Can we actually get anything super juicy? Not really. We can only afford this. And we'll just wait on that. Wait for something really juicy, you know? Alright. You ready for this, Grace? Bail out.
I'm taking heavy fire.
I know I was trying to get out of outside. Obviously there's I was trying to get outside we have company. Yeah, we have an enemy plane outside dive bombing us, so bring it on. I think kicking the door open was a little unnecessary. Oh, that's a heavy. Oh, that was cool.
Go metal shot.
I missed. Take that, heavy armor guy. That's how you do that right there. That's also the best way of dealing with the heavy armor guys, is fire. Armor doesn't protect them from flame. So, hit them with a Molotov and they die immediately. So that's usually the best way. Explosives are good too, but the Molotov specifically I find is a pretty cost-effective way of killing the armored guys. Alright, well. That went well.
Deputy, you've had your fun. But all sinners must confess. This is the will of the Father. My men are coming for you. I'll see you soon.
Well, you're probably right, because if they're coming for me, they will catch me.
Fucking determined to sink his hooks into you, Deputy.
See you.
Now, I know you got out by the skin of your teeth last time, but don't underestimate this bastard. Dutch out.
I know. They're coming for me. There's no reason to get too antsy about it. Let's just try and loot this place before they do. Oh, key required. You have to have a key for that one.
My truck needs an oil change.
Can you help me out?
I would love to help you out, dude, but I can't at this particular moment.
Oh, need a hand here? Anyone?
Nope, you're on your own. For at least for a minute or two. I'm wanted.
Just a bunch of morons playing so.
I could play this game all day.
Ah, ammo. That's nice. I thought there was a way up here, but maybe I'm thinking of a different outpost.
Sons of bitches.
Anyone seen the rest of my team?
Hello, this is... God damn it, Junior, this thing even recording?
Yeah, it's on. You're doing a great job,
just
Daddy.
great. I know I'm doing great. You come from my goddamn gonads, son. I don't ever need your opinion on how I'm...
Okay. Solid. I'm sure that'll be a real enlightening conversation, but I think we're all set. Brothers and sisters, now that we've occupied this garage, we must immediately turn our attention towards our defenses. Half of us will bolster our convoys, while the other half will begin work on the Revelator. This specialized truck will serve as a powerful deterrent to those who oppose the Father, if we're to have any chance of protecting the devoted from the Resistance. We need to get the Revelator on the road as quickly as possible. Yes. Well, it says we've been marked, but they seem to be dragging their feet as far as actually coming to get me is concerned.
You're lucky Pastor Jerome's got you back.
Alright. Well, while we're just chilling. Well, I mean, if they're gonna be, if they're not gonna even have the decency to come attack me quickly, I guess we'll just talk to some people.
Hurry up. No time to waste.
So my buddy and me are sneaking around the Copperhead train yard, and we saw the cult gathering a ton of metal. He sent me to get backup, but he's still there. I hope he doesn't do anything stupid without me.
Sounds good, dude.
I'll never get tired of hearing about what
Alright.
you did in Fall.
And what's your deal?
Great job getting this place back from the cult. My squad tried to defend the garage, but they were too much for us. We got caught and they locked us up. They were gonna decide if we go to John, Jacob, or Faith. If you could sweep the area and free the rest of my squad, I'd be obliged. I just need a bit of time to catch my breath.
Alright, man. I'll look for your squad. I think they're, like, mixed around in different containers. I think that's the bit.
I could try hunting some deer tomorrow.
Hey, look at that.
We're keeping these digs thanks to you.
Making everybody antsy by shooting. But forget about them. It's just me freeing people. Now, I think some of these are full of... yeah, trouble. Look at that. It takes 3 shotgun shells. Oh, now you know. Well, I'm gonna give you a guess what's in here. Alright, well, Grace got smacked, but, you know, we got through it. Okay. Guys, relax.
Cover me! I'll take care of these shitheads!
It's just me. You're all so antsy.
Ain't easy. I know you're doing your best. Leave this shit.
I, kinda sorta locked myself in the crapper here. The key's somewhere around the counter.
Around the counter. Oh. Found it.
It's on the counter, maybe?
You're free.
Hanging on the wall behind the counter? I'm sure it's near the counter.
It's... I got it. You're free, lady. Alright, anyway. That was an easy...
Where's that coming from?
That was an easy 800, huh?
Good. They made off with my truck. Deputy, they must have taken off with a death wish.
That's bad news. He's got an M60 loaded onto it. We gotta get it back before the cult goes around making Swiss cheese out of everything. Thing guzzles gas the way I do beer. If we're lucky, the Peggies are filling it back up. The Golden Valley gas station. That's the closest one.
Yeah, I know where it is, man, but that dude just totally jacked your car. The way you were leaning against it, I assumed it was yours, but maybe not. Alright, well.
Hey there, doll.
Some good, some good progress. I was about to say we have some loot now, because I killed a, you know, got a couple of black bears. So that's good for the money. Money! Alright, now the question is guns. Do we have any other spicy guns? Ooh, we've unlocked the next level of shotgun, which is tempting. This one's more accurate and better handling, but that's only because of the attachments I have. With attachments, this one would do the same thing, but it doesn't do any more damage. Like, and so I don't really see why it would be any better. You know what I mean? Like, I could attach more stuff to this one too, but you know, it doesn't really, like, I don't know. Does it reload faster, or is there some other thing? I don't know. Other than that, though, we did get a couple of new rifles. We have the MS-16, which is a great rifle. That's semi-automatic, very, very good. And then this one, and obviously, you know, lever actions are a lot of fun. So that feels pretty spicy. We could get a rifle. We've unlocked several pistols, and we could switch out for another pistol. The 44 Magnum hits really hard. Let's we have some new melee weapons. Ah, we've unlocked the spiked bat. Very, very good. Yeah, we could do a new revolver. Yeah, we could do like the 44 Magnum. The Magnum is really good. It hits it hits real hard. I do like our little 1911, but it doesn't mean we can't ever switch to anything else. I think we're probably okay with our shotgun. I mean, we could get something, you know, one of these fancier ones, but I'd probably would rather wait, I imagine. Because this one doesn't feel like it's going to be any, you know, like, better or different. Yeah, see? Like, I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like it'd be any better, so without knowing why, don't really want to switch. I'm a little tempted to try one of these, but our current slots are limited. So if I wanted to switch, like, I would have to get rid of like the shotgun or something. But I am thinking maybe switching pistols might be a pretty okay plan. Like, I'm thinking trying that 44 Magnum. I think that could be good, because the Magnum is a pretty meaty pistol, so I think we'll take it. And then, let's see, there's this one, which is the Military Ease shooting range, which I think is just black. I like the pink one. Peppermint POW, dark and sandy. Ooh, drop dead red. Red and black, dude, it's my colors. Yeah, let's go red and black on that one. And then I do like the scopes, but I don't think we need a too insane of a scope. So let's just go a little reflex, nothing too insane. But I think that'll be a nice change of scenery. The 44 Magnum is a great pistol. It has lots of stopping power, even at a lower range, you know. All right, well, I guess let's go out here and get caught by by John, because apparently he's smart enough not to come for us while we're inside. Apparently, so we could go after the Death Wish. It's pretty close. I imagine we'll get intercepted before we can finish the mission, but we'll at least try.
Better than you shoot. That was a joke. Working on my people skills.
Hang on though, it's free real estate.
Liberating some assets, huh?
No, not that. I just want to get this open.
Capture, not kill. Hit him with the bliss bullets.
Well,
Keep the deputy alive. Just one bliss bullet will do it.
I know. One bullet, dude. I told you we'd get intercepted.
We're gonna catch you.
You probably will. Get him, Grace. Ow! Oh, they got me. It's over. Obviously, it would be. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's nothing you can really do about it. It's like, I mean, it's pretty much scripted. Oh no, and Grace is going down. Anyway, it is pretty much scripted, so. Because obviously, like, they do it, like, you know, they just make him really powerful, but, like, it's pretty much scripted, obviously. So, because obviously you guys saw I got hit, like, one time. It was like playing on the hardest difficulty all over again. And I did shoot him, but he was an armored guy, so just shooting him in the head isn't not going to be enough. I would have to destroy the vehicle or light him on fire or something. And considering it's scripted, I'm not like, you know, I'm not going to waste ammo. You know, too much. I'll drop in like a whatever, a bullet, but nothing too crazy.
Wake up, sinner. Be easier just to put a bullet in. Yep, that is not the will of the Father. Take them to John. He's ready to hear their confession.
Let me go, you animals. Hudson, is that you? I can't see yet. Hang on. My love? I recognize that chair anywhere. Just for a frame, I saw it. Hudson, my love? That's her, it's my babe. It's my love. Hudson, my waifu. Hey, look. Hey, yo, Roscoe's online. Hudson, you okay? I don't think she's okay.
My parents were the first ones to teach me about the power of yes. One night, they took me into the kitchen and they threw me on the ground, and I experienced pain after pain after pain after pain. And when I didn't think I could take any more, I did. Something broke free inside. I wasn't scared, I was clear. I looked up at them. I started to laugh. All I could say was, yes. I spent my entire life looking for more things to say yes to. I opened every hole in my body, and when those were filled, I created more. But
TMI, bro.
It was Joseph who showed me just how selfish I was being. Always receiving, always taking. The best gift isn't the one you get, it's the one you give. Giving takes courage. Courage to own your sin, to etch it onto your flesh and carry its burden. And when you have endured, when you have truly begun to atone, to cut it out like a cancer and display it for all to see. My God, that's courage. I'm going to teach you courage. Teach you how to say yes. So you can confront your weaknesses, confront your sins. You will swim across an ocean of pain and emerge free. For only then can you truly begin to atone. So who wants to go first? Which one? This is lesson number 1. Someone's got to choose. For fuck's sake, we'll start with you.
I'm not doing nothing, bro.
You won't regret this. I promise. Now, before we begin, I think it's only proper that Deputy Hudson goes back to her room. Confessions are supposed to be private.
Hudson? Hudson, my love!
I am not here open you and pour your worst fears inside. And as you choke, your sins will reveal themselves. Only then will you truly understand the power of yes.
Hudson, my love, I'll see you soon.
I'll be right back.
I'll rescue you, I swear. I swear, Hudson, I will rescue you. There we go. We're just gotta work our way this way. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Alright, here we go. I'm sure it's not fatal. Hopefully not. Ow. That was painful. But it broke the chair and we got free, and that's what matters. Alright, time for a jailbreak. Hey guys, left stick to move the chair. I was about to say, I saw you flashing up here and I'm not going to leave without it. And a med kit. Alright, there we go. I got a lot of the good swag. Now we can go. For realsies. Alright, I'm just looking around for anything shiny. Time for a jailbreak. I like there's just for a second there's the prompt for a parachute. Can you even imagine popping your parachute?
I want to thank John for purging me of my sins. I understand now that my sins have gotten in the way of me being the man I want to be.
Good story, dude. I don't know if those guys patrol back or not. Dot. Occurred to me, we have the technology. Where the heck did that other chick go? Unless, of course, they were patrolling over there already. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Now I got throwing knives. Huh. I felt like there was supposed to be two guys in here. But maybe not. Maybe it was just the one. Oh, look, I found body armor and a smoke grenade. Ooh. There's a big old stockpile of ammo. Do you think she's talking about Hudson or me in that? Do you think John, is talking about Hudson or me? Also, ow. Sweet pop of my audio again. Never gets old. Okay. Alright, well. No fear.
Let me out!
Hark. Is that Hudson?
Things could be worse, you know. Here, you just have to confess. In the East, well, let's just say too much bliss can go to one's head. Faith created her angels, but she never did treat them all that well.
Alright. Keep it going. We're okay.
Lock him up. We need to keep him safe.
Nice and easy. Alright.
We need to distribute beds and pillows. These people are our guests, not our prisoners. Divide the supplies equally. I don't want to hurt. No preferential treatment. I know, brother. We're all equal in the eyes of the Father. These are minor sins, and God. We're giving these people the same chance the Father gave us. We need to store the fuel in one place. Soon it won't matter. When the collapse comes, these folks will thank us. They'll forgive us for the fear and pain we put them through. Exactly. They'll come.
Alright, nice and quiet. See, we're good. Had to act a little fast on that second one.
Open the gate. I'll do anything you want.
Alright, like I said, I had to act a little fast on that second one. He heard the knife, I guess, thud into his buddy's face or whatever. Solid.
Let's go right at him!
Oh! Alright, it's fine. Those guys are just blissed out. Alright, that's good. Man, those bliss guys are freaking nasty. Alright. Boy, that was a lot. Okay. Hark, I found a key. Hey, that sounds a lot like my waifu. Alright, hang on. I'll be back for you, Hudson. I wouldn't worry about it. That John closed the door behind him, so.
What the hell is going on?
Oh my god. Just like full on throw, dude. Gave him a good thwap. Can you imagine someone holding a pipe this big and then like just with one arm just lobbing it at your face? Can you imagine how badly that would hurt, having someone throw a hot pipe that heavy at you? Hi, John. Hello, Hudson.
I know your sin. It drives you. Every thought, every action.
It's lust. For sure. Nailed it.
Your sin is wrath.
No, that's not it. I'm staring at Hudson. Why would I feel wrath?
So, I'll indulge you. Become wrath. Let it fill your body and consume your soul, because in the end, you'll still be empty. And I'll be waiting right here. We both will.
Hudson, I will save you. I'm coming, my love. Don't worry. Oh, dear. Alright, we must fly.
Bunker door closing.
Give them all the wrath they can handle, brothers. Say yes. I will give my life in the name of the Father.
No reason to fight. I have to escape, not win. See what I mean?
Your sin consumes you, blinds you to all the harm you inflict. It allows you to dispense of human life so easily. Have you ever given so much as a second thought to killing?
Nope, definitely not. Anyway, like I said, my goal is to escape, not win.
Drive the sinner from this place. Let them run. Let them hide. For no matter where they go, God will guide us to them.
Flee!
See? That is the power of yes.
Holy shit, kid. I've been trying to reach you. I heard John nabbed you and I feared the worst. So I'm glad you made it out. Alive. I'm sorry about Hudson. There's not much we can do without John's key. You're gonna have to lure him out. Figure the best way to do that is to burn his whole fucking operation to the ground. So get to work.
Yeah, follow me there, idiot. Oh, is that Grace? Hey, Grace, where the hell were you? Oh, God. Oh, no! Anyway, Grace, where the hell were you, man? I got abducted. And we have Chosen following us, and I had parachuted off the bridge, and... Anyway. I still didn't save Hudson, at least for now. Hey, but I escaped all on my own. No pastor to back me up this time. But we still escaped, so that feels good. Well done, team. Yeah, so you know, John continuing to be a tool. What's funny is he's like, you know, you can't do much without John's key. But like, I found John's key inside the bunker back there. So I have a key. I think it said John Seed's key. So you know, but obviously that wasn't, you know, it's too early in the story yet. You know, you can't go farther than the story. Obviously. Well, another escape by the deputy, so that feels good. All right, and more importantly, we're back here. So,
someone's been stealing supplies from Eden's Gate out by that awful bridge. Cult can't find the thief, but I reckon they're hiding right under their nose.
Yeah, I reckon you're right, my guy. Especially because if that's the stash I'm thinking of, it's the one that's literally under the bridge. Wow, $1,700 just to refill all my ammo. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I'll take this and let's put it in that. Oh, I can put a skin on it. Cool. Kind of like the dark one. We'll do that. And then I guess I'll take the pipe. Wow, I could put a skin on the pipe too. I didn't know that. I'm not sure I ever tried. Sure, this one's shiny. All right, anyway. And then I want the 44 Magnum. Okay. Then I want my shoddy. Okay, and then I want the bow. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. Okay. I like how even my socket pipe has a skin on it. Look how shiny it is.
10-4.
Oh, not that, sorry.
Wherever you want.
Then my bat. Anyway. Alright, well. We survived, Grace. Can you even believe it? I mean, I say we, but I was the one that got abducted. I mean, actually, at the time, you know, Grace was there too, technically. You know, Grace was there also. She got shot and got downed when I got abducted. Technically, that's what happened. So, you know. Hang on. This Chosen is not just gonna go away, so we have to deal with this before we can do anything else.
Switch your position. Can't do anything from here.
He's in a dogfight, but I can't look up that high. Did I get him? Oh wow! Look, go good guy pilot.
Not a good spot. I'm on the move.
Don't worry, Grace, I got him. Yeah, we'll just line up this shot here and no, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna try. That guy's so far away. If I had a sniper rifle, I would, but well, let's put it this way: if I had a sniper, it might be worth trying, but without that, it's not even worth the effort. It's not even worth the arrows or the bullets it would take to try. All right, Grace, come hop on in, and then we'll. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and now that we're not gonna get jumped immediately. Here we go.
Target spotted.
I don't know what target she's talking about, but ignore that. Unless, of course, it's that same guy by the silo over there, or whatever. Oh, listen to that hum, dude. Just listen to that sweet purr. Okay. Just for, make the approach easier. We're gonna do a little number like this.
Deputy, you near Golden Valley Gas?
I sure am.
Truck there? It's gotta be.
It's there.
Peggy's wouldn't have made it that far.
Oh, it's there.
I'm moving. Gonna get a better view.
Okay, so this dude in the thing drives away, but the problem is we can't one-shot him with this bow. Not at this range. I feel like I might try to sneak up and then maybe hit him with the Magnum. Maybe something like that.
Getting a better angle.
Alright, good news is, he's not going to be stealing that truck anymore. Yeah, see, that's how you do that right there. I was about to say, because this bow will not one-shot that guy.
That could have been better.
Could have been better. That couldn't have been cleaner. I don't know what you're talking about. That would be literally impossible to be any better than that was, you know?
We gonna do something about that.
What? The fuel truck? No, we're not going to do anything about that. I don't have explosives or any easy way of dealing with it, so he's very much going to get away. That's for sure. Alright, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing... Ow! Grace! Grace! How are you still alive? I mean, a lot of it was because I was missing, but not all of it. There was a lot of it. I hit him several times. He was just very resilient. Anyway. Just gonna walk over these guys to loot any ammo they might have been holding.
Any pointless?
Alright, anyway.
We got piggies. Get a better angle.
Get in the turret, lady.
Hey, kid. You get my truck?
There you go.
If we hit a pig.
Come on back to the garage. We'll go after them together.
Another dead dead piggy.
Ah. Well done, Grace. Well done. Alright, you just have a ball.
Another dead piggy.
Surprise. Hi guys. I helped you. Alright, hang on. Oh, hang on, there's another one. I got her. Alright, I got him. Can you talk now?
It was supposed to be an
Guess not.
Got the machine gun! I'm on the move! I'll cover you!
What is happening? Hey, can you talk now?
It was supposed to be an easy job. Go down into the Wellington mine, gather supplies, get out. But then the cult showed up and everything went pear-shaped. I barely got away.
Fuck, that was fun.
More importantly, now I have that mission highlighted. Alright.
Hope you drive better than you shoot. That was a joke. Working on my people skills.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I got it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I fixed it.
Ready to engage.
Alright, climb in.
If we
It's all
hit a big
fixed.
roadblock,
We're good.
be careful.
This looks like something the Joker would drive. I mean, probably because at least part of it is in his colors, you know?
That was close.
I see you, kid.
Good to see
Woo! Is it ever good to see my wheels?
There's a bunch of Peggies at the construction site up north.
We can build a lot with all the scrap metal.
Alright. Now,
Hit the gas, kid. I'll shoot.
I think Grace might have despawned again, so...
This fucking cult. I knew before everyone else. The Seeds were a bunch of bullshitters. I started pressing them early. Next thing you know,
Alright, hang on a minute. Merle, I'm sure this story is about to be very fascinating, but I just want to get that highlighted.
trouble for being too hard on Eden's Gate. Believe that shit? Only choice I had was to prep for what was coming, so I decked out my place. Stocked up. Only choice I had was to prep for what was coming, so I decked out my place. Stocked up 10 years worth of food.
Wow.
Put together air and water filtrations. I was at it for months. Ready to stick it out. Should have seen the looks people were giving me, like I was some kind of lunatic. Well, looky who was right. Merle fucking Briggs. Of course, Cult came and pulled the rug out from under me. I lost everything. So here I am, riding with you in the Death Wish, holding a big fucking gun ready for Peggy payback. Get ready, kid.
Yeah, it was, you know... To be fair, you kind of give off the vibe of, I am a crazy lunatic, so... You know, to be fair, I mean, you know, I could see where people are coming from, because you kind of have that vibe of, I am crazy. You know? I mean, you were right, but he does feel like a lunatic.
Surprise, shit stains! We're about to go full measure on your ass. That's it, kid!
I'm just trusting Merle is shooting at something useful.
Over there! Let's hit those bliss tanks! Help me line up my shop, would you?
That was close. The Peggy didn't even die either. Well, dude, I'm just running them over because it's easier, you know? Hang on. Oh. Alright.
Too much! Pull it back! You're a natural, kid. Death Wish is yours. A wild coyote such as yourself can do a whole lot more damage to the cult with it than I can. Say hi to Dutch for me next time you see him, will you?
Absolutely.
Stroking Jesus.
Alright, well. Hey, look at that. The Death Wish is now mine. And Grace is back, too. Neato. Alright, any, super fancy loot in here? Also, anything I can craft to help make room for... Oh, wow, yeah. I certainly can.
Clutch Nixon. A lot of time and money spent on a guy who did his damnedest to melt his face off for an audience. I prefer humbler heroes, but whatever.
Yeah, you know, people like a good daredevil, but it's not so much my scene either. Speaking of which, you guys want to see what Clutch Nixon stuff's all about?
On May 1st, 1960, Clutch Nixon, at that time a little-known stuntman of the Holland Valley, spontaneously combusted while performing a stunt now known as the baptism of fire, hurtling at speeds never attempted by mortal men. Clutch's body most likely ignited due to a blood alcohol level of 0.67, despite man and machine being fused together by the heat of 1,000 suns. Clutch managed to survive by maneuvering his vehicle into a nearby stream. Witnesses to the feat assumed he had perished, but Clutch Nixon emerged from the water like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and a legend was born. To this day, it remains a feat never once repeated.
I mean, yeah, is it that hard to imagine? Is it that hard to imagine why? I don't think so. Alright, so you and your vehicle are on fire. And so you have to race through the water checkpoints with this sweet guitar riff going in the background.
Oh, a beautiful leap!
Let's say I flipped it on that turn. I rolled it on that turn, so it didn't go well. Alright. One more try. We can do this. This one is like one of the easiest. It's one of the most doable ones. There's several of these scattered around the world, and a lot of them are a lot harder. And one of them, you're in a wingsuit, and you wingsuit through like very tiny holes in canyons and mountains, and while obviously you're on fire. So it's very difficult, and that one I remember trying it like so many times. But this one is one of the most doable, so we can do this. Don't worry about it. Just that one turn is a doozy, alright? It's easy to roll it, as you saw.
The sky is the limit for this fiery daredevil. They've stuck the landing.
Barely gave that to me. That wasn't very polite of it.
What an incredible landing.
Why, thank you, announcer guy.
That car must feel like an oven.
like a comet. It hits a tree, gets stuck like a comet.
The fire's really burning now. What a sight.
Yay! There we go, see? I told you we could do it. There you go, see? I told you we could do it. That first one, I rolled it, but, you know. We did a second try, that's not bad. And like I said, that one's one of the most doable. There's another one in a plane that it's like a similar, you know, very high difficulty because it's very low altitude. But, you know. There's quite a few of them. That one is one of the most doable. I think there's another one on like a jet ski or a boat or something. I think I remember that one being pretty easy. Pretty not super hard, but I don't totally remember. I've only done like all of these like one time. So, like this is the only one I hit like every time because obviously as you can see it's just driving. It's more doable and it does unlock the Uncle Sam, which is that sweet, you know, red, white, and blue car. So, it does unlock a car, which is easy cheesy. But you know, and a lot of the rest, I think everything will, I think all of them unlock something, but that one is one of the most doable. And, but we will not be doing a lot of those because I don't imagine I'm going to want to force myself to try and do that wingsuiting one. I might do it like once or twice just to show you guys, so you get an idea about why I say it's so hard. But otherwise, like, you know, I'm not going to just keep us locked in forever. But, you know, there you go. Now we have this, now we have the Uncle Sam, which is the classic muscle car. But obviously in red, white, and blue. But it's going to be hard to turn down like the bootlegger, which has machine guns on top and things like that. It does look really cool, but it's going to be hard to, you know, it's going to be a little bit hard to talk myself into being like, yeah, I'll take this. No, it doesn't have guns on top, but I'm sure it'll be sweet or whatever. Okay, we do have 7 points to spend. I am attempted. Let's see. The Nimble Fingers one is useful, but I think I like the idea of grabbing like the more bullets, faster reload times, things like that. Doesn't sound like a too bad a deal. Increasing the health would not be bad, but I feel like I don't have that hard a time surviving yet anyway. So, let's see. That one's like, you'll like never use it. Whenever you see grenades, I always run. I never think, I can throw that back at them. I always think, oh god, grenade, run away. So, you know. Let's see. Maybe a little more sturdy. Reload, aim, and switch handguns and melee weapons faster. The handguns thing would probably make that worth it. Sway and bullet spread are reduced. For the handgun one, I don't use a lot of melee weapons a lot of the time, but every once in a while I'll switch to a melee weapon, because every once in a while it seems useful. For rifles and sniper rifles faster. Down the road that'll be useful, but at the moment, all vehicles will automatically repair themselves. That one is useful. At the moment I'm not using an LMG or a launcher or a flamethrower. Let's see. I don't know what this one is useful for. So, unlocks the option to arrive by airdrop when you fast travel to a location. I've never understood why that would be useful. Like, is it just because it's cool? Because it is cool, but like, is that all? Is that the only reason? Like, I don't otherwise get that one. You know what I mean? Like, do you just want to airdrop to a location just because it's neato? Because it is pretty neato, but is there any other reason? I have never understood that, and I don't know. Anyway, this one, bullets doing more damage to vehicles, could be really nice. SMGs and shotguns. I am currently holding a shotgun. I think we might have to grab this one so vehicles will automatically repair themselves while I'm driving, because that is really convenient. Because then when I do like the little superfluous damage, like obviously we're not just screwed. This one carrying more ammo, like these ones carrying just more ammos of different kinds is super useful. So we're going to grab this one for more handgun ammo and also melee weapons, but we are using a handgun, so that's useful. Also, I have company. Oh, look at this. And that was actually useful because I think I just spent everything I could to upgrade everything that I was able to. Methinks. Anyway. Lovely. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the map here. Okay. Good progress. We did our first Clutch Nixon thing. We do have a prepper stash. Let's see. How long have we been going? Okay, then it's 5 o'clock. Okay, well, I think this might be a pretty solid place to call it. Episode-wise, this one will be a little bit shorter, but I did start later today than I normally do, because obviously I had obligations. This morning I had errands to run, and so as unfun as that was, I did get it done. So, I started much later today than I wanted to. So I think we will call this one here. It'll be a little bit shorter, especially after editing, but it is what it is, but at least I recorded. At least I recorded, at least I got a video up. Ideally, if I do get this up today, which I mean, I should, you know, at least we got it up, but we did get lots of good progress today. We made lots of good progress. We got abducted by John again. That was pretty neat. And we broke out all on our own this time, so that's pretty nice. And you know, otherwise it was a good episode. We got a lot done, and we switched to our pistol, our little 1911, for a 44 Magnum, and so the variety there will be pretty nice, I think. And you know, we got skins for our baseball bat and our socket pipe because I'm funny that way. But you know, lots of good progress. Actually, we should highlight Grace. I think she's MIA. There we go. Dang, Grace has 21 kills, though. I told you she's useful. Grace is getting kills, too. We could carry Nick, but I think he shows up in his plane. And so that's not... And, you know, so he shows up in his plane, so he'll, like, drop bombs and do strafing runs and things like that. So he's not, you know, he's flying around. He's not super useful for that. So Grace is more useful on the ground, obviously. So, you know. And I don't know if Nick will ever land, or does he help you on the ground? I don't know, but, you know. For now, we'll carry Grace up until we have anything else, because she is getting kills, and she is useful. So, anyway, but yeah, that'll be pretty sweet. So this weekend, as far as I know, I think we should be recording. I think my sister and I are still on for our co-op part, so I think that should be part 3. So if you are looking forward to that, then you can. Then I think we are recording this weekend. Otherwise, I'm hoping that I should be able to record as well, so I think part 4 of Far Cry should be going out, assuming all goes according to plan. And yeah, and I think that's everything. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.